U.S.B. My Nation channel.
Hello and welcome to U.S.B. My Nation channel, where we talk about social, faith and politics. If these three things resonate with you, this is a channel you should be watching. So I am here to bring my own opinion on what is going on in South Africa. As we all know, South Africa has become a thorn on its own flesh. The citizens of the South Africans has forgotten where they are coming from. And it's just a pity. But before I continue, please, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And for our new subscribers and old ones, you are highly welcome. This is Moments of Truth, where truth and only truth can set us all free. As you know, U.S.B. My Nation channel is an independent channel supporting the United States of Biafra government because I am a Biafran, supporting myself, my family, and as extension, my government. What Dr. Ngozi Orebeze did for us, what God helped her to get and grab for us. I am a bona fide citizen of a nation. So we are here to protect our interests. We are here to speak the truth to power. And we are here to tell you out there watching this video that like the truth to support the United States of Biafra government. Because together we all shall make our world a better place. If you also subscribe, please do put on your notification bell because that will also help you to know when we upload a new video. If you also watch the video, give it a like so that YouTube algorithm will send it to the light minds like you. Also share the video and bring your comments because your comments concludes the video. So let us go. I don't want to show the video, there are just lots, but I saw the one that they were beating women naked. African women naked. And I asked, has South African lost their mind? Where are the Pan-Africanists? Where are those talking about Pan-Africa? Where are the leaders of Africa? Does this also have to do with the West? Can they also speak for themselves? Just like I asked on my previous video, why Ghana kept quiet and mute on what is happening in Nigeria. And when you see all these things, you will conclude and know that Africans are not yet ready to live as one. That's why I am not a champion of one African currency, because it's a shamble. Africans knows how to start from heaven to come to earth. Instead of going from earth to heaven, they do the reverse. Because we have leaders that refuse to think for themselves. Because we have leaders that are only interested in the looting that they are getting from the government and wealth of the nation. Why is South Africa doing this to Africans that helped them to actualize their freedom? Is your fellow Africans your problem? You know, Africa has a problem as people. We hardly discover or find out or be able to know the source of our problem. South Africans are now facing the vulnerable blacks like them. Their fellow Africans suffering the same thing that they are suffering. They left the foreigners, those that has put them into that big problem that they are, and still making them. Where is the Julius of South Africa? I told you people that that woman is a scam. He scammed himself, he scammed his family, and he continues to scam himself. Because where is he in all this? After all, he is the champion of destroy other African. It's only when we start talking that he will come, he speaks from his both sides of his mouth. Where is he? Where is the Mulumbas of the Pan-Africanists? Where are the African independent vloggers and the medias online? I'm not talking about government medias now, because those ones will say what they are told to say. Where are they? Where are fellow Africans? Where are African presidents, commissioners? Where are African representatives? Where are African commissioners, politicians? Where are they? These people, they are doing this thing. Are they not from a country? Where are the politicians of their country? Where are they? Where is the voice of their own people speaking out for this evil happening in South Africa? This evil is taking roots. It has already planted the roots, but I say God forbid. Because if we keeping quiet, it's not going to end with South Africa. It is going to extend. We saw the other day, it's Ghana attempted such with Nigeria. Ghana has done it several times. And we are talking about ECOWAS. We are talking about Eastern African Umbrella Association. You will now know that these things, these organizations are not to protect you as an African, that your life does not matter to politicians. It's just unfortunate that Africans cannot feel at home in African continent. Even if somebody paid you, you know, we are on the journey for our complete freedom as a United States of Biafra citizen. We know our own people are doing the same. But this time around, what did these people do? That people, mobs, will now take charge and be doing the police work. They will go to your store and a business that's brought to them for their own economy to grow. They will go there and walk you out and take your business. Business you did not establish, you cannot do anything with it. You can only eat what you have and it will end. And why are Africans so myopic in their thoughts? Why? If the politicians refuse to think for us, why can't we think for ourselves? Somebody made a comment on one channel like that. That person is from Central Africa. And she was narrating her observation when she went to Alliance of AIS Alliance States. And she came from diaspora. And she was happy on about what she was hearing on social media about Pan-Africanists. Only for her to say, okay, she wants to visit the museum. There she got a shock of her life. She was discriminated completely. The nationalists are first being attended to. Why are Africans like this? And that sent a red flag to her that she belongs to nowhere than only to her country or where she's coming from. So, if Africa have refused to address the issue of poverty, this type of thing will continue to happen. You cannot have unity in the midst of hungry people. You cannot have unity in the midst of ignorant people. So Africans talking about one currency, dreaming about one African, look at it. It's not of this time. I pray it will be, but it's far-fetched. With what is always going on in South Africa, brothers killing their fellow brothers, living Chinese are there, Indians are there, Westerners are there, those are their friends they like. But those are the problem they have. But they refuse to see them as their problem. And their brothers and sisters that become vulnerable to the problem caused by foreigners. Because African citizens has refused to think for themselves, just like their politicians. Tell me what you think about this video and what is happening in South Africa. What will you advise people to do? For me, I will advise people to stop going to South Africa. And I will advise people to only invest in your country. Do not think that your investment in any part of African country is safe. Because the mobs and the hungry illiterates can rise up any day and tell you to go or destroy your business. There is no country of Africa for the moment that I can say that law is functioning. We are still on the journey. Thank you so much and bring your comments. Tell me what you think about what is going on in South Africa. Thank you so much.